Hello, I'm VJ Karana. Welcome to My Australia, the show about people from overseas having Australian experiences. Coming up today, Shaiful and his wife learn to play golf, Jasmine dresses up as Santa Claus along with thousands of others, and Jason graduates from uni. Somebody once said golf is a good walk spoiled. So why do so many people love it? Shaiful and his wife are about to find out.
My name is Shaiful Nizam Jaafar. I come from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm currently studying at University of South Australia, McGill campus, doing film and TV production. Can we do another one? Put a bit more emotion to it? Yeah. Right, thanks. My wife Reen and I decided to come to Australia in search of greener pastures. I also need to finish the final year of my bachelor's study over here. And we were also hoping, if I'm lucky enough to get myself a job.
How was class?
Oh, class was alright. Just met a couple of new people. Both my wife Reen and I have changed quite a lot in a positive way since we came here. I think now that we've been living here, we are more confident. We are more socializing in nature because we were pretty timid and introvert people back home in Malaysia.
And my muscles.
I have no clue whatsoever about golf. I mean, I know the game, I know a little bit about the rules, but nothing about playing it. If I were to play golf at some stage of my life, I might as well give it a shot here in Australia, especially since there are professionals who could teach you step by step, so probably I could pick the game up from there.
Good, so I understand you guys want to learn how to play golf.
Yeah, and we have had no experience whatsoever.
Bring your left hand like that.
My father is a really avid golf fan. For my 21st birthday, he gave me a whole set of clubs, which now gathers dust in the storeroom of the house.
And your hands out like that on an angle. Alright. And then when you come in, you hit the ground.
I believe that's also one of my goals today, to try and learn golf so that my father could be proud of me.
That's it. That's it.
The hardest part to me, I believe, could be trying to swing. Just the technicalities of how to swing the clubs, that I believe would be the most challenging part for me.
When brushing the shot, brushing the ball, brushing the grass.
Just brushing the grass.
That's it. They hit the ball. Well done.
Ah, there it goes. Finally.
Well done. I've been golfing since I was 3. I love it. It's a breath of fresh air. That's it. Well done. Well done. Great shot.
Very well.
For someone who hasn't played golf before, doesn't know how to hit a ball, I've actually managed to get them to hit a ball, so I'm very happy. And they should be very proud of themselves.
Oops. He makes it seem a lot easier than it actually is.
I reckon they're going great. I mean, for Shannon to hit a shot like that straight off the tee, first shot to go straight and hit it very good. I reckon that's very good.
How did that feel?
Great. Thanks a lot for your coaching, man.
No worries. Cheers.
Finally, yeah, For the first time in my life, the ball went in the hole, so yeah.
See that motion you're making back and through like that, back and through? That's what you want in your golf.
Nathan asked me whether I've played another sport, and I said I used to be a rugby player, and then he demonstrated to me with a rugby ball. The motions of passing a ball in rugby is pretty much the same way for you to get the perfect swing. So I incorporated that into my swing, and yeah, it made it a lot better. Nathan gave me a golf club that has a yellow plastic thing on it. It's supposed to be a guide. Once I pull my swing back, it should touch my left hand, and then when I release it, I should take my hand up above till it reaches again the wrist of my left hand, and that helped a lot in terms of getting the right wrist movement towards the swing, and yeah, that made my swing a lot better.
Okay, man, this is you in action.
Okay.
Soon to be golf pro.
Yeah, I think it's a lot different than how I swing before
Without,
without
sure,
that.
Sure. There we go, yeah. Hey, you look like a golfer. You're one pair of checkered pants away from being a golfer. Okay, so this is the new you.
The video technology, honestly, if there wasn't one, probably I would still be struggling with the swing right now, because through video technology, he could show me what I did wrong and how I should improve in the next round, and I did, and he showed me the difference. There was a huge improvement before I saw what I did wrong. So yeah, that's a lot better instead of just talking about it. He's showing me exactly what I did wrong and how I could improve it. So that helps a lot.
And this body motion looks a lot more coordinated, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Shaiful! How good was that? High five. Mate, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
That must have felt good, yeah?
It does.
Yeah. Simpler?
Simpler and release a lot of the tension away.
Yeah, so it's effective power now.
Yeah. It's a new experience for us because we've only been exposed to private golf clubs back in Malaysia. Over here, I'm surprised that you have, for example, the Adelaide Shores. It's a public golf course. Anybody can come here and just pay a small amount of money, very small amount. Whereas in Malaysia, you have to become a member of these so-called elite golf clubs. Sometimes you have to pay tens of thousands every year just to become members there. Played 3 holes and I'm very happy about it, and it makes me feel a lot more satisfied inside now. I learned that golfing can be really fun if you know the proper techniques and if you have the right people guiding you and the right people playing with you. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff together, and yeah, golf would just be another one on that list from now on. So yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. I think we both like it, and we'll definitely give it more of a go after this.
Well done, Shaiful. I'm sure your dad will be proud. When you think of Christmas, do you think of a jolly fat man in a red suit delivering presents down a chimney? For some reason, Jasmine has always wanted to dress up as Santa, and she's about to get her chance.
My name is Jasmine Yao. I'm from Kedah, Malaysia. There's 5 of us in my family. I'm the eldest. I was fairly competitive as a child. I liked to learn new things. I worked very hard in school. I wanted to be accepted and liked by my friends in school, and that was a bit difficult because I was doing well and I skipped a grade, so I had to make new friends all over again. So that was a challenge I had to go through when I was younger. I study journalism. I'm in my final year. I was already doing a uni essay program in KL. I had been to Australia before for a month. I thought it was quite a nice place, and also I thought it would be cool to experience a new culture, get a different perspective. I was basically just looking for the cheapest accommodation I could find. I can make do with anything, so I didn't really consider the fact that there would be 5 other people in the house. The secret about doing chores in this house is that we don't do any. We only take turns to bring out the bins and bring them back. We're supposed to have a cleaner, but the cleaner ran away, so what else belongs to nobody? Sometimes we just have to be really direct with one another and talk things through.
The lemon juice.
But the lemon juice is for us to clean the microwave. When I was living in Singapore and in KL, I didn't have a yard or anything like that. So now that I have all this space around me and I'm thinking, if I could plant my own veggies, I could save some money, maybe. And I guess gardening's a good form of exercise as well. I just started volunteering at Amnesty International in Adelaide. I decided to volunteer there because I've always been interested in community and community issues, in social justice. Like, I guess when you find out more and you really understand what's going on in the lives of other people, you can't just sit around and do nothing. I think it's our duty in a way to stand up for those who can't do it, to be the voice for the voiceless. I think it's important.
I'm participating in Variety, the children's charity fun run on Sunday at the Torrens River. I'm going to be Santa. Hi. Going to be dressed in a Santa suit.
I'm here to register for the fun run.
Yes, fantastic. It's for a good cause. It's to raise funds for children who are needy and are sick. So today, I'm at the Varieties office to collect my Santa suit.
Thank you very much for registering. You've made a difference in children's lives.
Yeah, I'm really excited about being Santa. I've always wanted to dress up as Santa, but I've never been able to do so in 20 years of my life. Oh, and when I was young, my father would tell us that, you know, Santa's gonna come tonight. He's gonna put presents in your Christmas stockings. Finally, the belt. And I've always associated him with someone who is loving and kind and generous.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
And I think it would be great to play a character like that. The new suit is big, it's loose, but it's really nice. Hello, Merry Christmas. It's thin, so it's not gonna be that hot. Hello, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. So I've gone for a walk as Santa. Have you been a good boy?
Always a good boy.
So I've been to the university, I've met a couple of people, said Merry Christmas to them. Hello! It's really good fun. People are happy to see me. Yeah, don't leave. Santa's here to give you presents.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to this Sunday where I'm gonna be one of the thousands of Santas gathered at the Torrens River, and it's gonna be a great day. I woke up at 6 this morning and went to the bus station, took a bus into town. Merry Christmas! There were children on the bus and they were very happy to see me. Merry Christmas! It was really nice to see kids smiling at Santa and telling me what they wanted for Christmas. Bye-bye! This event is a 4-kilometer walk or run, and I've decided to walk. Don't think I'll be able to keep up with the running. Plus, my pants feel like they're gonna drop off, so I think I'll stick with the walking. I think in general, the Australian community is very generous, very open to the idea of fundraising and helping their community. But I think when you have a fun event, it's easier to get everyone on board to join in the fun. I was really pleased by the different people that came to support the event. Families with their children and grandparents. And I met a care worker who participated in the event last year.
You're on camera, Margie.
She brought a client of hers, which was really nice of her. So she pushed the client all around the river. I met this family and they have a sick child who can't walk. So they applied to Variety for help. They were able to get a wheelchair for their child, and he's doing well now, and the family is really thankful for the help that they've received from Variety. Hello!
This is Matilda.
Matilda? Are you carrying her the whole way?
Oh, listen, she walked a good 300 metres. Good effort.
I think charity events like these really help foreigners like me seek into the Australian society. Oh, 2 km to go. I think Australians are very welcoming, and when it comes to events like these, it's just a nice community event where everybody can get involved, whether you're Australian or not, because you're working towards the same goal, you're doing something for a good cause. Are you enjoying the day?
Yes, we are. Yeah, it's slow.
I come from a Christian family, so Christmas is important to us. It's a time for family to get together. And as we grew up and moved away from home, I guess we haven't really been doing the usual sort of Christmassy things anymore. So it's really nice that this year I get the opportunity to dress up as Santa. Merry Christmas! It's just fun. It's just fun to be a character that everybody loves, and to be around 1,000 other Santas here today. Oh, it was just great. Well, Santa's done a bit of work today. Thank you. So I think Santa's gonna go home and get some rest. And since I get to keep the suit, I'll be doing some more Santa work this Christmas.
Jasmine, you make a great Santa, and well done for raising that money for charity too. After the break, we'll join Jason and his family at his uni graduation and ask some people how they felt on their proudest day. Stick around. Hey guys, want to ask you about your finest moment in public.
I'd have to say my niece being born, watching my niece.
Seeing my children going to school.
When I got my blue belt in Taekwondo.
Probably traveling to Australia, because this is what we always wanted to do. We're saving our money and working hard for it, for a working holiday visa.
Coming to this world.
When you were born?
Yep.
Okay. And how did it feel?
I don't know. I don't remember.
We went to Prague to represent Australia in the Dragon Boat Championships, World Championships. And we went as basically underdogs, but we came out with it with a gold medal.
Well, so far, I think when I graduated from my master's degree in Scotland.
Birth of my son in 2002, May.
Thank you very much, that's great. Cheers. Yeah. Thank you guys, have a good day. See ya. So public ceremonies can be really proud moments in someone's life. Let's go to one right now and join Jason and his family at his graduation.
My name is Jason Lee Chun John, and I come from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like a young, chubby kid, and I was just enjoying life, just being very carefree and happy-go-lucky. Played a lot of Lego and computer games. I remember memorizing the TV schedule back-to-back once, and it was really, it was a happy moment. Kuala Lumpur it's a bustling city there. There's a city of 2 million or more people, and it's a very exciting place to be in. On a Sunday I go to church, and I'm involved in a church back home, and it's been really fun being with a youth group and having a sense of community over there. I like calling group photos, so if someone hears the word group photo, they know it's Jason already. And that's where memories are made, and I believe that all these last a lifetime, and my motto is always to meet people and to make opportunities. I'm studying law. I did my first 2 years in a college in Malaysia, and the balance of my 2 years here in the University of Tasmania. I live in John Fisher College, which is part of the accommodation services under the university, and I love my room. The view of it is fantastic. When I came here, it looked a bit, at first, when you come in, it was a bit quiet and things were not happening, you could say, but actually, when you know the people and when you know the activities around Hobart, it actually gets really exciting and really fun. And I started to enjoy Tasmania, and actually I'm in love with it right now. After 2 years here, yes, I'm graduating in a single degree in the Bachelor's of Law.
I received a partial scholarship from a KDU college in which where I was studying. And to come here though, my parents funded for this, and I'm really grateful for them. But at first a bit apprehensive about me going away for 2 years. But I guess as we grow up, they had to let go and just teach me to be independent.
Hello Jason,
Hi,
how are you today?
Very well.
Good to see you again.
Graduation day.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to work part-time with the accommodation services. Yes, I really thank God for this. I'm really thankful that I've gotten this opportunity, because this would help to pay for my tuition fees and a bit of the rent next year. So next year I'll be pursuing a master's in international business, and this would help me with a law degree to maybe work with an international corporation.
Well, there's always that apprehension of being in a new country, new place, but we felt that he would be able to adjust himself to the new environment. He's always been a sociable boy, and I'm glad he was able to blend in with the environment here, and be active at the university. Well, I think it broadens his mind and give him an exposure to a new culture, and new friends, and I think that's important for him, in his development.
I think the overseas exposure will certainly help him a lot in overall for the future.
Feel good, because I think he's going to have a good future. From getting a good degree from this university. So we're glad about that. We feel positive and very happy.
Yeah, we're very excited to see him going up to get his degree.
See you. Quick one. Okay, now with all the other graduates, it's getting a bit scary yet exciting and nervous. Yeah, but it's good to see all my classmates around with me. Very happy, and definitely a moment to remember.
Well, it's good to see Jason doing it in another country apart from Malaysia, but it shows that he can succeed in a new place, a new environment, and be able to be successful in this new country. That makes a difference, I think. Yeah, it makes it special.
Jason Lee Chun Dong.
Yes, it felt amazing coming over, just not knowing anyone, and here I've built great friendships, and smart, just hugging each other and shaking hands, congratulating one another.
I feel very joyful, joyful, and just so very proud of him. Yeah, that my little boy has really grown up to be a responsible young man. Yeah, we have received a lot of positive comments from his friends, from his lecturers, and all that. I'm just so happy for him. Yeah.
He has been absolutely amazing in the work he has done in supporting international student causes. He officially was the International Student Supports Officer and has just taken that to an absolutely new level in terms of social and other initiatives, in terms of integration and inclusion, and not just for our faculty but for the whole university, such as that Malaysian celebration illustrated.
Well, we just want him to do the best that he can in everything. And just to realize his potential, and that's what we'll be happy if he can just be the best that he can be. I think it's a worthwhile investment. Even though it's more expensive to do it in Australia, the experience that he gets, the quality of the education is worth it. It's worth the investment for him.
Yes, it means a lot to me that my parents and my brother and aunt could come here. It's a long journey, and they're taking their time off. Even my brother's skipping classes to come here. And I'm very happy for them to be there to celebrate this moment with me.
It's important for us to come out of Malaysia to this graduation. I think it's to give him the support, to tell him that we are supporting him in what he's doing, and we are really proud of him. And I think that kind of moral encouragement is important to give him that boost to start him off on his career.
In the next few months, I'll still be here, and I've had the opportunity to work with a law firm on a small internship for a month, and then I'll start my course, the Masters in International Business. What I like about my life here in Australia is that I've been given the opportunity to grow and to be accepted in the community, and as well to take up leadership positions.
Cheers!
Celebratory drink. Yep, enjoying the Aussie beer right here, right now.
It really broadens the mind, and it gives them a whole new environment where they can learn to flow in, to blend in with a new culture, and to realize the potential. I believe that being in a new country helps them to realize the potential better. One of the best moments of my life to see my son graduate and to see him be on his own. Yeah, so sort of letting him fly and be what he wants to be. It's a great feeling. Yeah, really good.
Huge congratulations, Jason, a top lawyer in the making. Okay, it's time to say goodbye for today. Here's what's coming up next week. Jasmine has an up-close and personal encounter with some giant pandas. Christina gets to meet some kangaroos and then eats one. And Frankie heads along to a parade at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. See you then.